And there we are. Hello, good day, good evening, good morning, good whatever part of the world you happen to be in. Nice to have you here, and nice to be back on Farming Sim today. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. My camera looks slightly wonky. Am I okay? I'm slightly leaning. No, I think it's okay. That's just me. That's probably me. Hey babe, nice to see you. Nice to see you. How's the Skyriming going? She's playing Skyrim. I will probably be tonight as well after this stream. But right now, it's time for some Farming Sim. Now, we're back on the BGA farm today, and we're going to be doing some slightly new stuff that we've... Freeing Codlac, nice. The Companions! It's still amazing that we still get so much enjoyment out of Skyrim when it's like, older than the foundations of the earth by this point. Sometimes like, come on, Bethesda, give us another Elder Scrolls game. We all want it. Anyway, marketing pitch over and done with. Yeah. Last time we had a few little mod issues, namely one of them that I was really, really looking forward to using did not work. And I don't know why. I still haven't been able to figure out why it didn't work on the server, because the mod is active on the server, and yet it doesn't show up in the game, despite the game file having the mod activated. It's weird. It's the only mod that I've found that has done that so far. And that was the Go Wheel pack, the new stationary baler that's in the year 2 pass? Year 2 pass now, isn't it? Yes, year 2 DLC pass. Yeah, we didn't get to use that last time, but ta-da! Now we do. Yes, so sadly for today, it will not be... this save file is taking place purely on my computer. It is not on the server at the moment. Hopefully, I can find out why this guy doesn't like working on the server, in which case I will upload this save file to the server for next week. But for the time being, single player only, I'm afraid. So I do apologise to any of my viewers who was looking forward to taking part today, but hopefully I should have that fixed for next week, and if I can't, well, I will see what I can do about it, because I really want this pack. I really want to use this pack for this farm. I think it would be really fun, rather than having to mess around with our lovely silage heap, however massive it might be. Yeah, for those of you here last time, that's what we were doing. We were making more silage than is reasonably possible. I think it's something like 400,000 litres of silage in this pit. Something like that. Currently 9% fermented. I also changed the silo that we have active. I got rid of the starting game one and I put in a multi-fruit instead, so that we can actually put grass in it. Because right now, we have a lot of grass to make into bales. We're going to do it by utilising our crazy baler here, which I have not used ever. I've been really wanting to use it, but haven't yet. So we're going to find a good position to start our baling operation. Not quite sure where. Probably just somewhere here on the yard, but that's the point. I need to fill this guy up with silage additive. There we go. And where are we? Refill the baler. There we are. Marvellous. So we'll get this guy refilled. We'll set him up somewhere, and we will start getting things organised. We're going to actually use both of our new trucks today as well. One for the bales, and one to get the grass out of the silo. Because yes, after last time, as you can see, the fields are free of grass. I went ahead and just scooped it all up with the forage, forage wagon, forage wagon. Those are the words that I'm searching for. Goodness me, this is actually taking quite a lot. Okay, it's like it's gone through 2 pallets there, or was it just the 1 pallet? How many pallets did I have on this thing? I'm not sure. That is a huge capacity. That is a massive capacity for silage additive. Usually it takes like a third of a pallet for like other machines, like forage harvesters. It's uses like nothing. So this thing must have an insane tank. Like 100 litres. 110 litres is 25% there. Can't see the numbers, sadly. They're just behind my my face. That's 120 litres of silage additive, and it's 26% of the tank. So this thing can take, what's that? Maybe about 500 litres of silage additive. That is pretty impressive, actually. So I think we should kind of go somewhere over here. Spin this around and face the rear of it towards the silo. I think the bales come out on the left hand side, so if I kind of park here, yeah. So let's, oh, here we go. Oh, Transformers in disguise, guys. That is so awesome. Oh, I love it. That is so cool. Right, time to have a good look at this beastie. Ah, that is so awesome. So yeah, we put the loose material in here, and it goes up and through. Look at the graphic there and everything. Oh, we can change the bale size and everything from here. So we'll have 150 bales, because we can. And then, oh, look at it. Look at that. Look at that beastie. So it comes up through here, gets baled, and then comes out here and gets wrapped and automatically dispatched. Right. Let's get a few trucks going. So we'll bring out our lizard. We'll have to move the forage wagon here. But using this guy will be easier than trying to maneuver the forage wagon around, so which is why I've gone for this idea. Groot! Nice of you to join us. Good to see you, my friend. How you been recently? Oh, I actually hooked this up to the forage wagon. No? It's got a tow hook, hasn't it? No? Okay. Okay, fine. Right, we'll get this guy out as well. So, Z to change to round bales 150. Oh, I am pretty well, thank you very much. Yep, pretty well indeed. Can't complain. I'm just about to start experimenting with this amazing piece of machinery, so, you know. Very much looking forward to this. I'm like a child in a sweet shop, aren't I? It's just, it's terrible. I can't help it, though. Right. Should have moved this forage wagon way earlier than I did, but hey, that's life. Yep, that's not going to work, Lynx. Come on now. Got to get the hooks reasonably close to where they need to be. That's it. There we go. Now, let's get this bad boy out of the way. Park him over here for now. Alrighty ho then. Let's get this guy loaded up and let's give this a try. Let all that grass go. So we have 240,000 litres of grass. How much does this actually hold? It's going to be way less than that forage harvester. 21,000. That's not bad actually. A few little to and fros here and there. Get this loaded up. Tip side does not want to be left. Tip side wants to be... Hang on a second. Tip side left and right. Oh, that's the baler. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. What on earth is going on here? Hang on a second. Right and left. Does this have a funny tip? Does this tip sideways? Oh, now that's going to be odd if it does. Oh, wow. Okay. That's new. I was not expecting this thing to tip sideways. Huh. How about that? I'm just grinning. I am such a child. Okay, that's us. That's the hopper filled. So let's turn on the baler. Jump in here and we will enable the auto load. Now, when this finishes a bale, which it has now. God, it's a noisy piece of machinery, isn't it? It wraps it up. Nice, nice, nice. Slice. Okay. That should go there. Yes! How brilliant is this? Let's get some more grass. Oh, I'm so happy it's working. I just gave you an idea, Groot. Fantastic! I love giving people ideas. This is the most fun I've had with Farming Sim in quite some time. Look at it go! I wonder how many bales that truck will actually support. Because it's not exactly got the largest flatbed area there at all, so... Oh, it tips automatically as well once it... Oh, you clever badger. That is a clever truck, this thing. I did make an assembly line, babe, yes. I made an amazing assembly line. Alright, okay, so that truck is double stacking. This is good. Have some more grass. Look. I wonder if 6 is going to be its maximum or whether it's going to go higher than 6. Because I'm going to have to start moving these bales if it's not going to go any higher than 6. That is 100%, yes. So we need to move these bales, and we will put them right here, I think, for now. So, let's see now. Unload. Boom! Nice. Perfect. Yes, it works. Oh. Never have I been happier than right now. This is fantastic. Right, put that in there. Right, let's get the next load. I've misjudged that slightly. I think using the forage wagon would probably be quicker in terms of the number of loads I have to do here, but this is kind of fun, like jumping between different pieces of machinery here and, you know, seeing it all come together nicely like this. I think I'll have to get myself an auto-load trailer to go with this little truck as well if I'm going to do more bales, because transporting 6 at a time is going to be a little tedious. There we go. Ah, this is so good. Marvellous. So good, so good. Ooh, actually, thinking on it, we should probably save some of the grass, because our cows, ooh, yeah, our cows are going to eventually chew through this food. Now, this is what the shed came with, by the way, when it was here. We only have 15 cows, so it is going to actually take quite a while to go through all of those. But we do want to keep a little bit of grass just so that we can turn it into... Actually, do we? I was thinking so we want to turn it into hay, but the grass is going to regrow in a couple of months, and I think this is going to take 15 cows quite a while to get through. So I think we should be alright. At least until the grass has regrown again. Yeah, there's another 6 bales. Actually want to put some of those bales in a different location, because this is going to start getting a little bit awkward. Oh no! Why did that one not wrap? Oh no! Did it wrap? No, that one didn't wrap. That's weird. Can I add it back in? Will that work? No, it will not. Okay, can I... Oh. That just get added back in? I think it did, so... That just got added back to the silo. That's slightly annoying. But hey, at least we can wrap it now. Okay, let's just make sure this doesn't take any more bales before they've actually come through the whole machine. Might be that I've kind of parked it too close. I don't actually want it to take the bales until it's come out of the machine. Maybe maybe if I kind of position it about here. Will it still catch the bales when they come out? Yes! Brilliant! Okay, we're back to peak operating efficiency here. So, the plan for today, guys, once we have finished our baling operation here, is to probably skip forward a little bit, get some of this silage fermented, and probably sell some of it. I know it's probably not the best time of year for it, but I don't think the price is too bad. Because what we need to start doing is we need to start earning some money. Because we have a lot of very expensive things that we're going to start needing for this farm in the very near future. Ooh, clonk. Namely, I believe it does. This baler, I think, actually bales quite a lot of loose materials, Groot. Let me just find it here. I think it actually can bale more than the standard balers. Where are balers? What am I looking? There it is. So this is the one I've got because it can do the bigger ones. But you can do straw, hay, grass, chaff, cut sugar beets, and I believe TMR. I think that's the icon for TMR. So yeah, you can actually do a lot more than the standard baler. Because the standard baler, like this, oh, that's poplar. But like the standard balers don't actually say what they can do, but it's basically just, you know, grass and straw. But this thing can actually do quite a lot of different materials, which is amazing. You can see them there, actually. There they are. But yeah, it's really good. Oh, I need to move that bale. Holding up the whole process here. Ah, no problem, Groot. No problem at all. You're quite welcome. Have you got your own production line in mind, huh? Some straw, huh? That'll be an interesting one. Right. Lump these over here next. I think if I put them just here. Perfect. And then that one comes out and pop, there we go. Oh wow! Groot, I'm taking it that's probably 400,000 litres, right? You've just put 400 there with a comma, so I'm assuming that's 400,000 litres of loose straw. That's a lot of straw, by the way. That is definitely a lot of straw. Yeah, one of these things, brilliant for it if you want to bale it up, you know? Absolutely fantastic. And if you get yourself a little setup like this with like an auto-loading trailer at one end and like another vehicle at the other end to keep feeding it, mwah! Beautiful. We're going to have quite a few bales here. I wonder how many bales we'll end up with. It's going to be a lot. Aha, yeah, it's going to be a lot. I love how this thing automatically unloads when it senses that the drop zone has capacity again. That's really cool. So we've got 100,000 litres left now. Just shy of 100,000 litres. That's going to be 5 more. Four and most of a load. And they're 5,500 litres per bale. We can actually work that out. Go. Ooh, actually, Groot, that is a nice idea. Yeah, if you set this up so that when it kicks the bales out, it kicks them out next to one of those new bale silos that they introduced recently. That'd be pretty amazing, actually. Yeah. All just working without. I don't even have to do anything. I wonder if I parked this thing underneath the silo, whether it would just keep refilling. Probably not, but you know. You did give me an idea. Yes. I mean, we can't afford one of those. I don't think we can afford one of those silos yet. I know they're just in the base game, aren't they? Are they under sheds? I think they're under sheds now, aren't they? Are they? I'm not sure where those are. Are they under silos? Or are they under productions? Not sure where to find these. No, they're not there. Not a production. What's selling point? I thought they were in the base game, but I can't seem to find them now. Silos in the beginning. Oh! 29,000! Interesting. That's actually a lot less than I was expecting. They're not all that big either. There. We could probably fit one like here or something. We'd have to wait until the pit was finished. I think that might be an idea actually. Once the pit has finished fermenting, because we've got this little setup here, we're not going to need the pit. So what we'll do is we'll clear the pit out, sell everything, and then we can sell the pit and put one of those silos in its place. And then that way we can just park this guy next to the park this baler next to the warehouse so that it just keeps chucking them straight in. Hey Dan, nice to see ya. There we go. Right. So that guy's going well. Right. Another load. Couldn't have many more. 3 more loads. Aye. Well, two and most of a load. He has his own clarion call as he arrives on the scene. Fantastic. I love it. Right. More of that. Oh, this is so good. Ah. Oh, right, Groot. No, I didn't. What I'm going to do, you probably didn't hear me either, what I'm going to do with the silo is, once the pit has finished fermenting, I'm going to clear it out, sell the pit, and put a silo where the pit is. Because I'm not... There's no real other good places to put it on this farm. At the moment, anyway. And that's a nice flat area that's kind of out the way. And if I move it like right into the corner, it'll be nicely positioned. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do once that is done and dusted there. Which we might actually get onto today, you know. I actually want to get some forward progress going, you know, because we do actually have, as I was saying earlier, we do have a lot of stuff that we will need to buy. Not least the BGA itself. That's an expensive piece of kit. It is modular, thankfully, so we can get like a little bit, and then another bit, and another bit, and we can slowly build it up, which is kind of cool. That's going to be fun to put together. Oh. But, oh, what am I stuck on? How strange. Stuck on something unusual there. Let's just get another load of these sorted before it chocks up the works. There we go. This round, unload this lot again. Yep. Beautiful. Fill her up, buddy. This is such an odd machine. I did not expect this to tip sideways at all, you know? But it doesn't seem to have the option to tip backwards, which is quite unique, really. Ah, this is the last bit. Let's see. Go, 15,000 litres for the last bit. This is a lot of bales. Let's make sure we're nice and close for the last load. How many stacks do we have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is going to be 21 stacks, which is 42 bales. Oh! 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 Wasn't expecting it to do that. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Right, that is now empty. We can return this guy to shed for the time being. Let's go around here. Go, lovely. Pop him back under here for the time being. Camera looking straight back. Beautiful. How's this thing doing? Ooh, we might get a bale. It's going to be close. Oh, 174 litres. 174 litres left over. That's actually pretty good. So we have 42 bales there, plus another 4, so 46. If we'd had one, if we'd had a couple less, we would have had the answer to the universe. But oh, steady on now. There we go. Right. Back in the old shed go you as well. Then we can fold up the baler and start heading through time. We need to get all this lovely silage fermenting. Okay, so I think if we turn that off and fold the baler, there we go. Come on, boyo, let's go. Oh, cool. Look at it. It's so cool. Clunk, clunk, clunk. And straighten yourself out. Now, we really ought to put this in a shed, but we've really got no room for it, so I'm going to put it over here for the time being. Till we are ready for it once again. So how's this doing? 21%. This is actually pretty good. And how is silage going? Right. This is what we want. Ooh, it's actually pretty good at the moment. I think that's because we're in March, yes. So it's actually not far off, but it is going to start dropping. That's annoying. I mean, there's only... When you consider the percentage, that's actually quite a big percentage. But in terms of raw money output that we're going to get, it's not a great deal. And I think in a couple of months, because it's probably going to be May by the time we sell it, we're probably still going to be looking at maybe about 500 per 1,000 litres. So that's actually not too bad. Yeah. And that'll at least give us some money to start playing with. Quick check of the old sale. Oh, yeah, there was this, wasn't there? That would have been really good because that would have enabled us to start planting corn. And then we could start doing chaff silage, but we don't have a forager at the moment, so, you know. I think last time, one of the things I said I was going to invest in straight away was a new tractor. Because we do need a new tractor to pull our massive mowing and tedding array. So yeah, we are going to need that. Also, another thing I want is some sort of auto-loading trailer flatbed kind of thing. Now, is there anything like that? There's these, but again, these aren't particularly huge. But it's more 40,000. It's not bad, I guess. And it will allow us to put more on than just the lorry, which would be good. So that's might not. Yeah, that's quite a small one. How's this one? Is that any bigger? That's auto load for pallets. Ah, okay. So one is specifically. So that's specifically for bales, and that's specifically for pallets. Okay, that's good to know. So we want this one. But also another thing I want to get, guys, for the, I think it's under belt systems. Yes, there we go. Forage pickup. Now we used this on Silver Run to pick up the iron ore from the ground, and I think this will make a very cheap way of picking up the silage from the pit. So what I'll probably do is rent that when it comes to it, because that's only 3,300. So yeah, when it comes to clearing out the pit, we'll rent one of these, and I think that will be the best way to do it. This stuff can take silage, can't it? Yes, it can take silage. Okay. All right, I think we should give this a sleep. and see how the next day treats us. Yeah, so how are we doing? Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good on time. Good stuff. Right. Let's check on the old silage pit, see how that is doing. So this is what we... Like, the bales can actually just sit there until later. But the silage pit, 88%. Oh. I wonder if we can get that today, because the price for silage is actually still pretty good, 505. Kind of really midway, very midway. If we wait until May, it's going to drop below 500. So I wonder if we sped up time, could we get this to ferment quick enough? Is that gonna... Oh, 92%. 96%. Oh yes, this was definitely the way to do it. Still 96. Ah! Right, there we go. Let's bring that time down. Okay, so let's open the pit. There we go. That is 399,206 litres of silage. So, we want this thing. I'm going to have it in a nice New Holland blue, because I can. And it's literally going to add nothing to the price. So, let's lease that. And let's go and grab it. Get this silage sold today. Because that way we might be able to pick up a few other good things that we need to get things going. I think like one of these fields here, like nice and flat, you know, would be an ideal location for a BGA, you know? Maybe 18, I think. I think field 18, that would be a good one to go for. Probably, or maybe. Actually, let's have a little look at fields for the BGA. Because we do have 21 here. How much are these? 92,000, 107, 137, 180, 140. So actually 41 there could be a very, very good investment. Yeah, I think so. I think that's going to be probably the best idea. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, guys. I ran into your cars. But yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best idea. Who knows? Maybe we could actually buy that today if we have the money for it. Hang on a second. Oh, wait, I've still got the weights on this thing. I need to change that out. Or the linkage. Which it already has, so that shouldn't be too bad. Let's customize this. There we go, customize for £0, please. Yep, that's marvellous. The server didn't go away, babe. So the issue with the server is that for some reason it doesn't like the Gowl pack, the baler, basically, that we want to use on this series, or that I want to use on this series. It doesn't. Although that particular pack is uploaded to the server, it doesn't want to work, which is really weird. I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to have to try and fiddle around with that. I've been trying to solve it this week, but to no avail. So I'm going to carry on trying to get that settled, and once I can, I'll turn this back into a community series. But for the time being, it's going to have to be a single-player series, which is a little bit annoying, but it's all I can do, sadly. Oh, I've come entirely the wrong way there. Okay. Now then, actually, if I unfold this now, so type out, is it going to start tracking the... Oh, it is, look. Yeah, it's tracking the thing already. So let's... Oh. Let's turn this on. Lower that down. Start her up. Where's the on button? Start filling this up. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Back and get this little bit here. Oh, this was definitely the right way to do it. Probably need to pull that forage wagon a little bit further away from the pit, just so that we can get the reach on it, I think. Let's just move it over a bit. Put it something like that, maybe? Okay, I think that's full. It is. Marvellous. Now then, let's see, where are we taking this? Animal dealer. Where is that? Oh, hey, down by the port. Oh, lovely. Oh, what a nice little drive. Let's go down. I've not been down to this section of the map before. In fact, I've not really been to very much of this map. I have yet to really explore it properly. So this will be a nice little journey. Another thing we're going to need to get as well is a... Oh hey, I thought I'd picked all of this grass up. I have not picked all of the grass up. I windrowed it, but I didn't pick it all up. I missed that bit. Oh well. We can get that in the next cut. It's no problem. Let's go and have a look at the port. I thought I'd collected it all, but obviously I got too into my head that I'd finished when I had not. I must say, I do like this map, you know. It's a very, for like being one of the base game maps, it's actually a very, very scenic place. I imagine once these fields actually get planted with something, it's going to look way cooler as well. All the fields are brown at the moment. All the fields are brown, all the fields are brown, and the sky is grey. There's my copyright claim for today. Right, let's sell away. This should actually bring us in pretty much 100,000, I think. 200 litres, 200,000 litres, 500 per 1,000 litre. Simple maths there. Actually the simplest maths ever considering farming sim. Unless the price has changed on the drive over here. Oh, there we go. Ooh, nice. Oh, environmental score penalty? What? Why am I getting a penalty? What's this? Oh no, it's because my score is like below 50%. Your environmental score decreases your sell price by 1%. No. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to buy a fertilizer spreader and a lime spreader. I wanted to spend this, potentially spend this money on a new tractor, but I think I'm going to have to. I can't afford to start taking penalties to my prices. That is not cool. I think that's the first time I've ever taken a penalty for environmental score. Whoop! Beat the train just. Oh wow! Actually, the train is like literally right there. Wow. Okay, that didn't give us very much warning. Crikey. Okay. Yeah, babe. Yeah. It's the leaves are brown, and I was like, the fields are brown. Hey, Scottish Geek. Hello. Thanks for dropping by. How's the RuneScape going? That's a game I've never played. It always looked far too complicated for me. You know, it's kind of like, makes me think of Dwarf Fortress. You know, maybe not quite as insane, but yeah, it was always a game that I was kind of afraid to even try. Oh, it's going already apparently. Okay, let's get the rest of this picked up and in the old selling point. Just chilling. I totally get that. Yeah. Chilling is nice. Chilling is so nice. Especially after a long day. Oh my lord. Today was a long day, guys, by the way. Today was a very long day at work. Because we literally had nothing to do. Well, I say we had nothing to do. We had jobs. We had people that needed to go to hospital. The only thing is that we showed up to most of them and they were like, oh, this person is already in hospital. As in, they're in hospital, not just at their appointment. Or it was cancelled for some other region. So half of the work that we actually had today was thrown back at us, which was slightly disheartening. You know, when you think to yourself, "Ooh, look, I've got plenty of jobs today," and then you plenty of people that need to go places. Half of them end up not happening. It's kind of a bit anticlimactical, you know. But hey, that's life. Life in the ambulance service. Uh-oh, picked up some chaff. Is that going to mess up my thing? It is, isn't it? Oh, I know what to do. I know what I can do. Will it throw it in this silo if I get close enough to it? No, it's not going to do that. I know where I can put this. I will put this in the wagon that's currently in the shed. Come here, wagon! There we go. Perfect. So, interestingly, that turned to chaff. When it was grass previously, so we could actually put that in. If we put that in the silo, then we could actually add it to the baling next time. fuss about a tiny little bit like that. That's fine. Right. Add this to the trailer load. And then we're going to have to start doing some grass work, I think. We need to get a fertilizer spreader and we need to get a lime spreader. Preferably something that can do both. And I know just the one I want to go for, but it's whether it will work out for us. So, there's that. Now then, let's return this. Yep. 0.1 hours on the clock. Let's take this down to the sell point. We can't do anything about the penalty, sadly. It's going to take another 1,000 quid or so. But, you know, for our first load, for our first mega load of silage, I wasn't expecting to make millions, you know. A couple of 100,000 is definitely very, very good in terms of allowing us to carry on. Maybe we could rent a big tractor for when we come to dealing with the grass next time. Maybe that would be something we could do instead of buying one for now. Ooh, Katie, yeah, actually, yes, that video was very useful indeed. I've got to go back and actually have another listen to it. I've listened through it once over, but I want to go back so that I can kind of pick up on some other things as I go through. But yeah, definitely, very good, very, very nice production that you made, I will say. Oh no, thank you for making it, you know? Right. Almost done here, and boom! 99,000 that time, slightly less. So the price is definitely decreasing. But, you know. That was very good for the first cut on the grass. Very good indeed. Let's get this baby back home and then see about getting a spreader, fertilizer and manure. Fertilizer and lime. Some point down the line, once we actually have our BGA going, I'll be able to use the digestate from BGA to fertilise our fields. But for the time being, we're going to have to buy fertiliser, sadly. Because 15 cows ain't going to produce enough slurry to do slurry spreading, you know, at least not for the time being. It's going to start producing some, and it will start to add up gradually, but grand scheme of it, it's not going to be enough for now. So let's try and find a spot for this in the shed here. Let's see. Should be rude to pop it in there, I think. Just switch that round a little bit. Nice and slow. Oh, no, that was the wrong direction. Back that way. There we go. Perfect. Out. One of these days I'll actually become a little bit better at reverse parking these things. But for the time being, that's not too bad. Shed actually, but hey. There. Beautiful. Now, I think it's time to... We can get that fertilizer spreader, but I also want to get this warehouse for bales sorted out, because that's going to be really good. So, let's get this baler moved. Pit sold. Get the warehouse put into place. There we are. Right. So yeah, this will sell for 12,000. Not bad, not bad. That'll do nicely. And silos, here we are. Go for like as close to this edge as we physically can get it. Take that around a little bit. Overlaps with another object. Oh, does it not like that thing on the ground? Ah, you nuisance. Hey, Groot! It's a good idea. It's a good idea. I could not listen to it, you know? Darn you, chaff! How am I going to get that up and out of the... Oh, I know how to get that up and out of the way. Annoyingly. I just parked this thing. Now I'm going to have to unpark it. Oh, the best laid plans of mice and men. But this is actually the best way to get it up. We'll just hoover it up with the forage wagon here. $63 litres. Look at that. Utterly ridiculous. Oh well. Let's pop it in the silo anyway. We can add it to the mix next time. There we are. Marvellous. What have I done here? Arcing take 2. Actually, that's not a bad angle there for going in. Providing I can actually get it in at that angle. Yeah, that works. Ah, best parking job ever. Well, maybe not ever, but certainly of today. Oh. Then I try to park this in the shed and run straight into the shed. Okay, let's plop one of these down. There we go, that's better. Right up to the edge there. Oh, overlaps with another object. What does it overlap? Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Fantastic. 250 bales. Let's just... There we go. Lovely. Round bales, grass. I wonder if they... Actually, I'm going to put a couple in here and I'm going to see if they actually ferment whilst they're in storage. That's now saying round grass bales down there, like just here. So I want to see if that actually changes, whether the grass bales will ferment whilst they're in the silo. If they don't, then I'm going to have to leave them there. But if they do, then I'll transfer the rest over and we'll do that from now on, because that will certainly be a nice, easy way of doing it. Now then, fertilizer spreaders. This is the one I want. This is the baby I want. I'm going to have it in a nice two-tone blue. Why does that bit have to be orange? Is that... No, that doesn't look too good. that doesn't look good in blue with the orange. So let's change that for a different colour. It's a rainbow. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. I quite like that, actually. We don't need the narrow tyres. Let's go for Michelin. There we go. And let's buy that. And then we're going to need some fertilizer and some lime. So we'll get 8 bags of that to start with. And 8 bags of lime. There we go. That should be good. Anything decent in this? Ooh, that drill is still there. Oh, nice. New Holland forage header there as well. Is that worth getting? It's only a 6-meter header though. I think you can get bigger than a 6-meter header, so I'm going to leave off on that. I wish I had enough to get this drill, but well, seeder, planter, planter, isn't it? No, yeah, planter. It is a planter. Yes, it's this one here. Which is probably one of the ones we'll go for. We'll probably go for one of these two. You know, when we come to that. Okay. So actually, what we could do here is we back the baler up. We could park it right here. That'll do nicely. Okay. Let's go and get that spreader, and we'll do grass and such. Actually, how is the grass doing? It's growing. Yeah, nitrogen is really bad. That's the one that's tanking our score for sure. Lime is not too bad, but the nitrogen is awful. So let's see if we can't get all of the fields prepped today. Not only will that help our yield when we come to do our next cut, will also help our score so that when we sell our silage at the end of the year, because I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save all of the silage we make until the end of the year when the price is the best, just so that we can get the most out of it, you know. There's no sense in getting less than what we could get. So let's fill this baby up. Bag. Bag. I'll have to come down here with the lorry later on and grab the rest of these bags. I think that'd be a better way of doing it rather than bringing the whole apparatus down here. Five bags. Really have no idea how much I'm going to need. I'm hoping these 8 bags go a long way, but it's barely half filled the hopper. Let's see how much we can get done. If it takes more than this we'll know for next time how much fertilizer we'll need to buy. And like I'm saying, hopefully further down the line, once we actually get the BGA up and running, we won't need to buy fertilizer anymore, because we can get a tanker and use a trickle feed and digest it. That's the idea for later. So let's see how much of this takes. The nice thing is this is a massive spreader. So I utilise its full width, that is. Actually not doing too badly. I guess that's with precision farming, isn't it? Because you only need what you need with precision farming, so we don't need it, we don't need it. This should technically turn itself off in a minute. It realises that we're going over an area that's already been done, or is it not? No? Okay. It's still using a very decent amount, so not too fussed. Do actually need to dig up these fields and actually replant them properly, so that they're actually, you know, a field, as opposed to just an area of grass. But that means we'll have to get a seeder and a planter and all that kind of stuff, and a cultivator. Need to cultivate everything. That means, actually no, maybe we won't need a cultivator, because if we get a direct drill planting the grass, then we shouldn't actually need to plough the field up at all. So that would be great. Yeah. For the working width of this thing. It's brilliant. Grass is just at the right length so that I can actually see where I've been, where I still need to go. Which is always a plus point. That's the hardest thing sometimes with this. The hardest thing for me, shall we say, liming and fertilising fields is actually seeing where I've been, you know? No. Ran out of water. In fact, I don't even think I had water to begin with. Oh no. That's alright. I had a massive cup of tea before I started today, so, you know. I don't need water, I'm just reaching for it. A bit further over. Kit. Okay. Missed a little bit there, but I think on the whole that's absolutely fine. It's not going to affect us to that degree. Oh, right, okay, so that's the line is there because that's where the actual field is. This is actually not field. This is kind of extra. Which is really weird. Strange. Very strange. That. Fine and dandy. Back again. Certainly a lot quicker than mowing and windrowing it, that's for sure. Got to do it all over again with the lime though, so that's going to be annoying. That is how things go. The full width there, I think just about, yes. Just about. Certainly getting enough of it. Yeah, all of these fields we definitely need to replant. We've actually got an actual field of grass. Probably get better yield out of it as well if we did that. So maybe after the next cut I could rent a drill. We rent a direct drill, we can plant all of these fields with grass, then put us in good stead. That should be everything for that field. One more to go. Actually interesting because this is showing where like the border of the field actually is. Where the verge is. Also, how much of the verge I cut. It was extra. Oh well. No matter. And look at that. Look where the line is over on that side there. That's where the actual field is, and the rest of it isn't field. So strange. So, it does my noggin in. Yeah. The old thinking machine up here. Let's be real. A lot of stuff does my noggin in these days. Oh wow. I've actually noticed just how little of this we've actually used. Here I was thinking, oh hey, this 8 bags hasn't filled the entire fertilizer spreader, and yet here we are. I've barely used actually a bag of it. We have, out of the 8,000 litres we started with, we've actually got 7,361 left. Barely used 1 bag of fertilizer on all of these fields. That's actually much better than I was expecting. Why was I expecting it to use so much? Probably because it was such a bad rating, but I figured I'd be going back to the shop for another round of fertilizer bags. But apparently not. Apparently not. Oh well. That's good news. It means we've got more for next time. Should do it there. Okay. Now we've got to find somewhere to store these bags. It's gonna be out of the way enough. Maybe over here next to the cow pit. That'll do. Let's put these over here. They are definitely out of the way. Go back and get the lime. Ooh, indeed, babe. That'll be the cows. Running into the tractor. You saying there, Groot? Those pallets in bales too. Ooh, interesting. Huh. Let's give that a little try, actually. Here we go. Let's take this, because this is like 300 litres. Oh! Ah! Indeed you can. Interesting. Oh, this warehouse gets better by the moment. I'll have to move all of those over to the warehouse. Thank you, Groot. That is a very useful piece of information. Right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep. I saw that coming, but I couldn't slow down. Whoopsie! At least it's not like Construction Sim where we have to worry about traffic laws. Ah! Take that car. Right, let's get the lime. Make another quick pass around the fields to get all of them limed up. And then we can probably skip forward to next month, I think. Kind of just waiting for the grass to regrow at this point, so that we can actually start getting some more bales made and getting some more money, or potential money, stored up and ready to go. Because by the end of the year, I want to start putting together the BGA. Because every bit of silage that we sell, we're effectively wasting money. Because the BGA is so much more effective at utilising it. You know? And then, especially if we can get some more cows, get slurry and manure added into the mix as well, we can really get a BGA cranking out some good stuff. That's the goal. See, that's the end game that we are aiming for. 2 more bags. I forgot that there's so much more lime. Ooh, excuse me. So much more lime in a bag. Oh, hey, good news. Good news, group. Thank you very much for checking that. That's really good. Oh God, look at that nitrogen score. It's terrible. Weed control, tillage. Those will probably go up because we won't have weeds with grass, so that should increase. That will increase a bit more in a minute as well. So let's see. Yeah, the nitrogen is, we don't have any on the field, so I think, right, okay, so the nitrogen is non-existent, but the pH is all right. thought the nitrogen was the fertilizer. Am I getting confused again? I do this regularly. I do confuse nitrogen and fertilizer. Or should I say lime and fertilizer, in terms of which one is which. I seem to remember for 5 minutes and then I get it confused. But hey, we'll find out when we start spreading this, because if it starts taking 6 million tons of it, we'll know that this was the really bad one. Choo-choo! I'll definitely have to watch out for these crossings in the future, because it does not give much warning of these barriers going down at all. All are brilliant fields. Okay, let's get spreading. Do. This is definitely using a lot more. It is. Indeed. Yes, I'm not the only one. Brilliant. It's just so unexpected. It's so unexpected. Let's just see. How is that actually doing anything for our lime? It kind of is. So why didn't the nitrogen? So am I just going to have a 0 nitrogen score? Yes, I do need to bring the volumes down, babe. I shall have to do that. Why is this not actually adding to the score? It doesn't seem to be. It's using the line, but it doesn't seem to actually be changing the. So it's definitely the pH that it's changing. But it doesn't seem to actually be doing anything with the pH. I know grass doesn't generally have the same kind of parameters as crops, but I kind of expected it to show some differences. It doesn't seem to be showing any difference. It's just using the lime and giving me nothing. Let's see if it does anything when I cross this field here. Is it actually adding any? It's not adding anything. Yeah, that is kind of strange. Alright, I am gonna stop for the time being. Because that's not actually making any differences to anything here. This should be adding nitrogen. Well, no, actually it's pH, isn't it? Lime is pH. It should be altering the pH, but it's not altered anything, I don't think, that wasn't already there. Most unusual. Oh well. I hope I'm going to actually be able to get a good farming score on this farm. I hope I don't have to sell all of the land and buy something different just to get it to kind of work properly, but you know, I'm going to save myself the hassle of spreading more lime. Doesn't seem to be making any difference whatsoever. I know how to check. I know just how to check. If we actually look at the field, it should tell us if it is doing anything. So let's go down to this field. Look at it here. So it's added something, but not. See, that's bad again there, then that's okay, and that's bad, and then that's got a good pH value and a bad nitrogen now. Oh, I am very confused. I don't know why my fields are doing this. This is... Usually precision farming works pretty well. Let's check this field. Okay, bad. Still bad nitrogen as well. What about this field? Yeah, bad as well. That's really bizarre. That is very bizarre. I don't know why it's doing that. I mean, it's not going to affect my yield percentage. But saying my yield is still going to be like 101%. Yield potential, 125%. Yeah, but it doesn't seem to deposit anything. Most odd. Most odd. Oh well. Let's get these bales moved into the silo. And then we'll figure out what to do next then. Yeah. Lovely. Oh, some of them have fermented and some of them haven't here. Interesting. I guess it depends on when exactly I was loading them up. Ah, yeah, some of these have definitely already fermented, which is fantastic. Some of them are going to take a little bit longer. Should probably all be done by the next month. I'll see if I can work out what exactly is happening with my Oh. What? How's it done that? strange. Couple more loads and we will be sorted out. Yeah. One more. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah. Let's have a little look. What have we got there? Capacity, round bales, silage, grass, silage.
Romulans.
Romulans. No Romulans here. Not today. We ain't doing any forestry. So we have, let's see, what is it saying there? 31, yep, 46 bales total, yes. 46 bales total. Fantastic. Let's change that up to... These classes Euro pallets, or are they something else? They're big bags, aren't they? So... big bags, there we go. Big bag pallets. Perfect. Get on there, you. Go on. Lovely. Put these in there as well. Beautiful. Right, back in the shed with you for now. Argument forwards, it's just as easy. There we go. Now, if we have another little look at this. Oh yes, there we go. So, yeah, fantastic. Good stuff. So those should all eventually turn into silage bales. Will be good to carry on. So, I really do wonder about this. Well, there's not an awful lot I can do about it right now, so let's give ourselves another little sleep, and maybe going to the next month will fix it? Your guess is as good as mine, guys, but I can't understand why it usually works absolutely fine without question, and yet right now it seems to be misbehaving badly. Is it the spreader I was using? Again, I've never had problems with that particular mod. It's been a pretty solid thing. I was using it on Calmston. I've used it in some of my other save games as well, and never had a problem with it. I don't... Is it just literally because it's grass fields, and that's the problem? Because that would be really weird if that's what the problem actually is. Oh, hey. You know, I was saying this was going to actually take a while to use all of the grass. Well, apparently we've almost run out. You greedy, greedy cows. Oh dear. Well, I'll have to sort that, and I can't do anything until the grass is regrown, so... How is the grass? Can we make a start on cutting it today? Ready? Ready to harvest. Again, I'm gonna... It's not exactly at the best time. The next month would be the best time to harvest it when it's got another growth stage on it. What have we got in the sale? Anything decent? No, nothing decent. Just a mulcher and a cultivator and that header. Okay. I guess all we can do is skip to the next month. Just hope that we can kind of overcome this. I will do some digging on this, because precision farming has never been this awkward for me in the past, and if it's going to be this awkward, I'm just going to uninstall it, the mod, you know, and just go without precision farming for this one, which would be a shame, because I actually quite like precision farming. I find it a very, very enjoyable expansion to the game, you know? This is now definitely higher. It could be because this is literally just meadow grass and not grass. But even this field was... Well, that's definitely of a better height, but even this field was being uncooperative, shall we say. Got a reading for this field as well. Is it basing everything off this field? It must be, because it's not getting anything else from these other ones. Oh well. We shall see. Oh hey look, it's part of the Gowl pack. It's a front-loaded wrapper. Very nice. Ooh, that's nice as well. Pity we don't have a crone Big M to put it on, because that would be a perfect header. 9-meter forage header. That would be superb for doing silage with. But hey, no can do. Okay. Let's pop this in the shed for the time being. Maybe next to the shed. I think what I'll do between now and next time, guys, is I'll do a test. I'll make a copy of this save file, and I will see if using like a regular spreader makes any difference to the data. Could be that it's precision farming isn't liking this particular spreader, which would be weird, but not unheard of, you know? So let's get a... Go and mow the main field at the very least, you know? Not going to have time to mow everything today, but maybe I'll finish the mowing off screen as well, just so that, you know, it's done, because we pretty much spent the entirety of last week mowing the fields. So you don't need to see me mow the fields again. Unless you want to see me mow the fields again, I don't mind. Either way, let's go and do some mowing right now. Do a little Geronimo off this cliff. Perfect. I run straight into a tree. Who saw that coming? Everybody but me, apparently. So, let's unfold this guy and unfold this guy. You love mowing, eh, Groot? Ah, well. This is going to be the series for you then, that's for sure. Because we got plenty of mowing to do. Let's do it. See if we can get this field done before closing time today. Oh, babe. I didn't know that was possible. Well done. You know, sometimes Skyrim can still surprise you even after 25 million years. Da-da-da-da, one-shotting a dragon. That is impressive. I hope you saved a video clip, because I want to see that once I'm done. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Wait a minute. Go more. Then back it up. Perfect. Da-da-da-da, mowing the grass, mowing the grass. Fantastic, thanks babe. I'll check that out when I finish. Not going to be too much longer today, guys. Just another 10 minutes or so. We'll finish, we'll mow this particular field. Get it ready, and before next week I will try and fix the server for a start, so that I can actually get this uploaded to the server and turn it back into a community series again. But I will also see if I can work out what's going on with precision farming, because it doesn't make any sense that it's not changing anything. I mean, spread fertilizer everywhere, and I did that lower field and part of this field with lime, and neither of them seem to make any difference to precision farming at all, which is odd, very odd. So I'll see if I can work out what's going on there for next time as well, so that we can actually get that going as it should be. Yeah, sounds good to me. At some point what we'll have to do is we'll have to get the prone mower as well, I think. The width is slightly less than what you get with a tractor, but I like the kind of the all-in-one package you get with the prone. But it is expensive, so that probably won't be anytime soon. Ah, Farmer Cop, eh? Yes, I have heard of that guy. I have seen some of his videos as well. He's very knowledgeable, I will say. I have often gone to him when I needed advice on matters. So actually, that is a good shout, Groot. I'll check him out and see if he's I'll see if I can see if he can offer any insight into what might be happening between precision farming and spreader. But like I said, I will also make a copy of this game and try out some different spreaders to see if it's the mod itself that might be causing the issue. But yeah, that should all be sorted out for next time. But yeah, babe, that is very, very true. You do a lot of mowing. When you have joined us on Farming Sim, you do like the mowing. You do seem to have quite a liking for that. It's actually quite a, you know, I mean, harvesting has its appeals, right? You know, mowing is actually quite a therapeutic. Is that the right word? Quite a, like, you know, it's quite a calming thing. I think this game is very much just that in a nutshell. You know, it's very calming. When you consider the other game that I do mostly is SnowRunner, and 9 times out of 10 I'm kind of tearing my hair out sometimes with that game. Yeah, it's a nice change of pace, you know, the two sides to it. It's all you can figure out how to do. Okay, babe. Yeah. I'll give you that. As someone who was utterly bamboozled by this game when he first played it, I can totally appreciate that. Yeah, thinking back to how I was when I first started playing FS, I'm amazed I got anything done. You know, I really am. And there I was after a little while, making grape farms. I'm still amazed that that's the first thing that I did on FS, is I decided to go fully into grape harvesting. For my first series, it was just like, oh, right, okay, let's just choose one of the hardest things to do and do it first. Yeah, that's top notch. Well done. Points, like in the words of Zaphod Beeblebrox, 10,000 points out of 10 for style, but minus several million for good thinking. You're right, babe. Yeah, it's kind of like Snake, Power Wash Sim. Yeah, it scratches the same itch. It's very kind of... It's repetitive, but focusing. It's weird. I like it. I do like it. Babe will attest to this. This is probably the game that I spend... Ooh, great demand at Animal Dealer? Interesting. This is probably one of the games that I spend most of my off time playing. Like between streams, when I'm just kind of sat in bed, I'll have this game playing and just be doing stuff as I'm watching a show or doing something else, you know. Excuse me. That's very true, babe. Yeah. I was very unsure about this game. Back when I started streaming, it was SnowRunner all the way. That's what I started with. That's what I knew. That was my kind of my bread and butter, you know. And then this was suggested by my early viewers on YouTube. And I was like, really? Farming sim? I don't know. Don't know if I could get into that. I've checked it out before, which is actually true. I had previously looked into farming sim, but it just seemed so complicated. I kind of checked it out as a joke almost, you know? Because I was just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play a farming game. Yeah, totally. And yeah, once I actually started doing it for stream, and leave it at that for the time being. I'll do the rest of the mowing later. But once I actually started playing it, it was just like, oh, this is really good. I like this a lot. Which is a very bizarre thing, because I never thought in a million years that I would get this much into Farming Sim. Never thought it. Never thought it would happen. Here we are. Anyway, let's get this parked up in the garage for the time being. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to just slide round there. There. Back it in. I'll be using you again later, mister. What was that great demand? Oh, we call that great demand? Great demand for what? Nothing. That's not a great demand at all. It's a lousy demand. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Like I said, I will get, let me just pause that for a second there. It's just about to do an ad break, but don't want that just yet. Like I said, I will try and get a few things sorted out for next time with regards to the precision farming and the server. But I'll keep you all informed on Discord as to what's happening with that as and when I get around to it. Lots of things going on, you know. But yeah, I will see you guys on Sunday for some more SnowRunner. We're carrying on with our Ontario expedition. And yeah, should be good. Should be good. Also doing another tier list as well. So, but not trucks this time. No, maps. Hey, should be interesting. Anyway, I will see you then, guys. So thank you very much for joining me. It's always good to have you around. Thank you very much, Groot. And yeah, hope you'll join me again. So until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.